Good morning. Hello, Carolina Wren. How are you, love? Are we pixelating? I'm filing in case you wonder what's going on down here. Hi, Angie's Live. How are you, darling? You're doing great, Carolina Wren. So am I. I am so glad to hear that. Hi, Rosemary and Time. Hey, hey. Hi, I'm too honest for this. Good morning. You're cleaning house? I got my morning chores done, and Bob has gone to the grocery store. You're doing good, Angie's Life? Good. I finally did it because I broke another one, this one, and it broke right down to the, not into the quick, but close. So I was trying to tidy them up a little bit. That's good enough for now. As my mother-in-law used to say, they'll never notice it on a galloping goose. And I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean they'll never notice it on a galloping goose? She says, if you keep moving, nobody will notice it. So if I keep moving, nobody will notice it. Anyway, as usual, wanting a cigarette, so we can go out on the front porch here in a minute. I don't have any content. Got no breaking news. I don't even have a topic today. Just haven't been live since I think early Monday morning of this week. I guess now it would be last week since it's Sunday. And as I announced on that day, I would be and I am all wrapped up in the Leilani Simon trial in the case of malicious murder of Quentin Simon, a 20-month-old baby in Savannah, Georgia, back in 2022. So I thought I'd go live on here. Just as something, I don't know. What does a YouTuber do when they go live and they have nothing to talk about? There are a lot who do. I've become one of them. So let me get a sip of soda. Yes, Evelyn, I have been trying to catch up with that business as well. Okay, Rosemary. Yes, Evelyn, isn't that something? I've going to pick you guys up. We're going to go outside and hope we don't start pixelating. I have been listening to several channels that have been breaking down the filing. Let's get through here. Bob left the TV turned up kind of loud. Hang on, we'll settle down here in a second. And thank you to the 12 of you that have decided to join me this morning for a no content live stream. Hi, BJ. Okay. Are we pixelating? Hi, Glory. Thank you for coming over, Glory. It's good to see you, love. Y'all, Glory and I know one another from a couple of other chats here on YouTube. So it's really cool that you've come over, Glory. I think you may have been here before. Not sure about that. And I think I saw another name that I hadn't, another chat of someone I haven't said good morning to, and your chat has faded. Might help. Yes, BJ, I'm doing great. Are you? You do, Glory. I didn't realize. Hi, Lillian. Good morning, bestie. Anyway, if I missed you in chat, I'm a blind old bat. You guys know that. Oh, hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to Lip Locked No More. You're doing good, BJ? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Not hear it, you know, figuratively speaking, I'm glad to hear it. I don't really know at this point exactly what I think about the RICO filing against. Hi, Reese Cup. Babies, I can't hardly see your chat. I'm sorry. When we go back inside, I'll try to catch up with you. So, yeah, Gloria, I think so. So I'm going to take my eyes off of chat since I can't really see you out here very well anyway, and see if I can gather at least a few thoughts. Keeping in mind, viewers and subs and members, on this channel, you are not expected to agree with my point of view. As I have often stated, God gave you a brain. He expects you to use it, and so do I. So I enjoy, of course, because this is a commentary, criticism, opinion, and review channel, I enjoy doing those things. In doing so, it is my opinion I am expressing, my criticism, my commentary, my critique, my review. I prefer that you express your opinions freely without violating terms of service on YouTube, knowing that in this chat room, you're not going to get blocked or timed out because you have a differing point of view. What is that term people use? Echo chamber. This isn't one. All right. I have watched a channel that read every word of every page of the filing. So I do know what's in it, although I don't have a copy of it myself. So there's that. I have no legal expertise, and by that I mean I am not an attorney. nor a paralegal, nor have I ever worked in a law office, nor, okay, how do I word this? I have worked in, I have worked with judges in an official capacity. I have worked with the court system in the state of Arkansas in an official capacity. So I do grasp kind of what's going on. The first thing I noticed were who were the first people on YouTube that knew about it. The drama community was the first. I find it very, very, very interesting that the drama community of YouTube was the first to know about the RICO filing. You know, people like Sniffany Marie and Molly Go Heavy, and yeah. So that alone kind of makes me go, I find it interesting that it was leaked by the drama community to which it was provided, evidently, or apparently. I find it interesting that it was leaked to social media before the people named in the filing have even been served. And I took particular note of the fact that it has not been signed by a judge. Therefore, until it is signed by a judge, it's a bunch of pieces of paper with words on them that are completely motherfucking meaningless. Now, that is not to say that they will not be signed by a judge. If a judge were to find the complaint to be valid based on law, and a little thing called discovery is going to be very interesting. Because discovery will be absolutely necessary in order to prove the claims. And people talking hearsay on YouTube and on the news is not evidence, it is hearsay. So I want to see the evidence. The evidence that is listed in the filing is not, in my humble opinion, evidence. RICO charge is a very, very, very serious charge. So I will be interested to see, very interested to see, if a judge finds the complaint valid based on law. And if it is signed and proceeds, I am thrilled with the anticipation of the discovery of the evidence. You know, the behind the scenes communications that would have had to have taken place, emails, phone calls, texts, instant messaging, DMs, Discord, all of this stuff that didn't take place on your screens. Okay. Granny's Watching is a YouTuber. I sub to her. I watch her. I do not know her history. People on this platform, including myself, like to drag up the history of those that we know the history of. So I will hear people here and there on other channels that don't like Granny's Watching drag her because of who and what maybe she has been here on the platform in the past. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it, didn't experience it. So I have no opinion in that area. But I can tell you that I like her now. And like the majority of the creators that I watch, I often disagree with her point of view. Let me amend that. Not often. From time to time. I disagree with her point of view, just like I disagree from time to time with Queen Bee and others of their ilk that I enjoy watching, such as Nonsense. I really like Nonsense, the channel, a lot, and the channel holder. But Granny's Watching is the only YouTuber in the filing, and Barbecue Lady, as I understand it, is a TikToker. I know a little bit about her. I don't TikTok, don't have it. I'm like that video that some of us have seen. I'm way too old to be on TikTok, TikTok, a TikTok, a TikTok. So I'm not going to make any observations about Barbecue Lady because I would just be repeating what I've heard people say about her, which is a regurgitation of hearsay, which I have no foundation for. But I think it was very interesting that she knew, or apparently knew. Let this truck get by. She apparently knew for a little space of time ahead of time that she needed to start a GoFundMe to get, hi honey, I can't see your name, more 17 baby, I can't make out names, I'm sorry. I think it was interesting, is interesting, that Barbecue Lady from TikTok knew that she needed to start a GoFundMe to begin raising funds for an attorney. It's like she knew it was coming. And with the disclaimer that I gave that I'm not an attorney and have no legal expertise, I have been charged 3 times in my life with felonies. All 3 times. Well, the first felony was reduced to a misdemeanor possession of a joint, weed, in 1981. Paid a $150 fine, was on probation for 1 year. Smoked weed the whole time I was on probation, never saw a probation officer, moved where I wanted to. Then in 1999, I was arrested on twice, 2 separate occasions, but on the same thing. As I have discussed here before, felony charge of delivery of a controlled substance, and then several weeks later, a felony charge of intimidating a state's witness. Both charges were fully dropped. Yeah. However, during all 3 of those, I was strongly admonished by my attorney to keep my fucking mouth shut. Now we're talking about, well, I don't know, maybe there was YouTube in 1999. Frankly, I don't know, because I didn't have the internet until 2020. But they told me to be quiet. Don't talk about your charges. Don't talk about anything that has anything at all to do with any of it. So, although I have no legal expertise and I don't know what I'm talking about from that point of view, I would say to any and all, zip it. Don't be going on your channels talking about it. Don't be talking to people behind the scenes about it. Don't be texting, calling, DMing anybody about it. Keep your mouth closed in regard to this topic until it is over. Because if you don't, it could really come back and bite you so hard in the ass that you will be looking for a tube of preparation H. Just saying. And last but not least, I think the whole thing is bullshit. I think it was done as a revenge move. I think it has absolutely no foundation or basis in actual fact. And I hope that it will be resolved in a manner that the innocent are considered to be innocent and the guilty are found to be guilty. as Queen Bee would say. That's it. That's all on that. Now, I want to see who's in here that I haven't seen. And Evelyn, if you're still here, thank you for giving me something to talk about. Coming on live on a Sunday with nothing to talk about. Oh, so now that we're in here where the lighting is different, let me see who I can see. Hi, Toe Beans. Gotta take my shoes off. Hi, Susan BCO. I just realized that I titled it Live from the Daybed. We started there, but we didn't stay there. Now, the other thing that I actually do have in my mind, hang on. I'm going to chide you guys a bit. Chide, chide, chide. No kitty. Mommy's live on YouTube. She's going to chide us. Oh no, we're about to be chided. What have we done? Why is the chiding beginning? Oh, hush, you speaker. Hang on a second. Bring it on. Honey, is it Sinrasaw? I'm really bad with pronunciation. Let me move you guys to this other side, maybe. Let's see what happens if I bring you over here. Oh, you have to look at the open closet door when we're over here. Sinrasaw. Sinrasaw. Thank you for helping me. Oh, what is she going to chide us about? I'm going to chide you about the short that I uploaded yesterday regarding the case of Summer Wells, missing Summer Moon Utah Wells. Let me find my channel. View your channel. I don't like you guys to look at that damn door. I have to keep it open for the kitties to get up in there. Oh, look, Lip Like No More is live. Sunday morning live from the Daybed Hangout. Shorts. Now, October 19, 2024, Summer Wells. Flip. Now, darlings, see this short right here? See my cursor? Let the chiding begin. Okay. I've got the audio turned off. All right, let me pause this. Pause. Did that pause it? Did anybody notice? because it seems like nobody did. And I know that once in a while I can be sort of like Jody Sue Brown when it comes to these shorts I'm doing, okay? Those are not all clocks. This is a stopwatch. Notice the times on the clocks. Now, I couldn't get it down to minutes because these are emojis, obviously. But I picked the ones that were the closest. Stopwatch. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 10 minutes after 10. 12:30. Timer. 3 o'clock. 4:30. Stopwatch. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Timer. 3 calendars. On June the 15th of 2021, a stopwatch began. A clock began running, and I'm borrowing this phrase as I did, I believe, almost 2 years ago, from a creator whose channel is called Conversations Living Room with RJRJ, who is relatively local to Rogersville, Tennessee. And that phrase was, on June the 15th of 2021, a clock began running that should never have been started. A clock began running. At around 7 a.m., Don Wells left for work, according to him. Around 8 o'clock, Candace Bly Wells and Candace Harrer, along with Summer Moon Utah Wells, arrived at the Holston Medical Center in Kingsport, Tennessee. A little bit after 10 a.m., Candace Bly Wells made contact with, depending on who you listen to, either Candace Bly Wells made contact with Hunter, or Hunter made contact with her and she went and picked him up. Around 12:30, what happened? Warriors Path State Park swimming hole. Start a timer. What happened around 3:09 p.m.? Milk jug video. 4:30 to 4:42. Allegedly Jody Sue Brown, Damian Bernard, and his little sister, known as Little by Jody Sue Brown, heard a scream. Stopwatch. Around 6 p.m., actually, we have several things from 6 to 7. We have the 6:09 marker from Jody Sue Brown. 6:23, 911 call. 6:26, 911 call. 7:03 p.m., the first law enforcement officers arrive on the scene, 110 Ben Hill Road. Start a timer. 1, 2, 3 years. That's what that is. It is the timeline as we know it, as close as I could get it with emojis, interjected with my personal thought of, other than the clocks and the calendar, stopwatch, timer, stopwatch, timer, years. Hang on, I got that static thing going. What's going on here? Give me a second. It is always burning since the world began. So, I am chiding you because you guys didn't pay really close attention. Is Yorkshire Rose here? Yorkshire, it is a chiding. Yes, it is an official Lip Lock No More Sunday morning live from the Daybed chiding to my viewers, my subscribers, and my members for not noticing. You guys know how long it took me to find those and get them out there in the right order. But, oh, and speaking of shorts, and you know what's really weird? Chiding? You don't know what chiding is. Yorkshire Rose. Hang on. I know this is a wonky. Let me get you back up here. Wait. Chiding. Hi, Carrie Bishop. Chiding. I'm chiding. You can't. Are you too poor to pay attention? Carrie Bishop. Also, you know what's really weird? That song is not the song that was with that short. It was playing it was playing the song from the short I uploaded this morning. Hi, AP. Well, hang on just a minute. I'm glad this is one of those kind of lives. It's like, oh my God, she's going to make us puke on ourselves because she keeps moving us around. And now you can look up and see the hairs in my nostrils. See? Okay. Wait just a minute. For reals, how is it playing one short but the music from another one? Because the music track with that was Pressure. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've had 405 views on this morning's short. It's because it's got Jody Sue Brown in it. Hang on. What's going on here? There we go. No! This is so weird. Wait. That is so weird. Refresh the page. And you guys that are out there watching, you're like, oh my God, this is so boring. See, it's this one. That's the track on that one. You didn't start the fire, trying to fight it. Einstein, JSB. No. Carrie, thank you. Hi, Doxy Mom. Hi, Puppy Red Mustang. Carrie, thank you for dropping a link for Rosemary in time. Why isn't the right song coming up on? Oh, here, finally. That was weird. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Jim 420. Right song. You have to learn to pace yourself. You're just like everybody else. Pressure. You only had to run so far, so good. But you will come to a place where. Okay. So anyway, guys, please consider yourselves. Hi, Patty Graham. No, baby, it isn't showing. Patty, what's up with that, baby? Rosemary, now you got it. And see, y'all, Rosemary is, and time is, sorry, the kitties are, let me flip the lens. Rosemary, you always get me. Yes. Pressure. The pressure of time. Because to my way of thinking, there are people in the world who think that the passage of time is what am I trying? Certain people can become more at ease with something they may or may have done. If time continues to pass and there's no knock on the door, and oh, well, there's so much water under the bridge and over the dam, so much time has passed, probably means that law enforcement just isn't even looking or glancing over here. Hi, cats. Yeah, she does. In my opinion. So that short was to remind anyone, I don't know, that might loosely or firmly be considered a person of interest in the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Wells. That if they're feeling relaxed, that over 3 years have passed since June the 15th of 2021, and I've pointed so many fingers at so many other people, and all my devices are hot, And so everything is monitored. And so I can just sit on YouTube, can't you, Jody Sue Brown, and just go on and on and on and on and on about basically nothing at all. And think that the time isn't still running on you. Huh, Jody Sue? Who have you been in collusion with, Jody Sue? Hmm? Inquiring minds want to know. Some strange fires down there, too. Huh? A fire at more than one place than just Warriors Path State Park on the 14th of June of 2024, wasn't there, Jody said. At a private residence, huh? Jody said. Anyway, so we've been on here for 48 minutes, and that's about it. I have chided you. I have bragged that a short that I uploaded about an hour ago has had almost 500 views on it, according to my analytics. Now, here's where y'all are letting Summer Wells down. If the short or the video has Jody Sue Brown in it, it gets hundreds, if not thousands of views. If it is just Summer Wells in the title, 46 views, 52 views, 60 views, 135 views. If I mention TBI, 211 views. And then we go back to Summer. Oh. 86 views, 81 views. Oh, we get back down in here and we'll see some that have 401, 474, 394, 322, 438. We get back down here, some pretty nice numbers. I guess people are more interested in bullshit and drama. Huh. Summer Wells was 5 years old on the 15th of June of 2021 when she mysteriously and inexplicably vanished, for all intents and purposes, off of the face of the earth. But I guess Jody Sue Brown is more interesting. So, To those of you who find the drama on this channel more enticing than keeping Summer Wells' name alive in the public mind, shame on you. And I say that with love. Shame on you. But I won't stop. Summer Wells has stolen my heart. She absolutely owns it. And as I have said and will continue to say, I began this mission prayerfully and with the direction of God. And it'll stop when God tells me it's time to stop. Not Jody Sue, see you next Tuesday, Brown. Not Sniffany Corpse Marie. I'm just scrolling. None of you. Not a fucking one of you can stop me. Go ahead and try. Some of you have been trying really hard for over 3 years to no avail. I've been called a scammer, a grifter, a liar, a criminal, a failed cult leader. I've been called a bitch, a cunt. I believe I've even been called a hoe. Ain't stopped me yet. I think Jody Sue Brown is thinking that this RICO thing is going to be something she's going to try to be interested in. I don't need to smoke. You know, because we got this, what is it? Criminal Empire? I forgot our book. I got to go get our book. I'm in charge of a criminal empire here on YouTube. Prove it, bitch! Because any discovery comes my way, you know what's going to be discovered? I do. So do those of you who have attempted to communicate with me privately behind the scenes. You know, those of you I didn't respond to behind the scenes. Yeah, you guys. But I do think that there is a probability. Oh, here comes my hubby with the groceries. Hi, crazy chicken lady. Here comes the hubs with the groceries. Baby, I'm running live, just so you know. You are now visible on a worldwide platform. Give me a kiss. So that means I'm going to have to get off of here because he does the shopping and I do the putting away. But we got to have a short paragraph. And who have I missed in here, in this chat room? Yorkshire Rose, I haven't had any communication from you behind the scenes that I've seen. And I did respond to you. Just checking chat. Puppy Red Mustang, you retracted a message. Did you say something bad? Yorkshire Rose, I love you. Yes, Puppy Red Mustang, there's your tea drinking buddy. There he is. Carrie, I was so pleased to see Glory over here. Glory and I, air quotes, met in Queen Bee's chat room. I'm pretty sure that's where we met. And we see one another in Yorkshire Rose. I love you guys. It's Weepy here. You, Patty, you do, honey, I do on a number of their lives that I have to catch it on replay when I have time, you know, put it on the watch later. I think Queen Bee may be the only one that I actually catch when she's live and I'm in the chat room. Ziggy I catch live almost daily because I mod for her, and so I try to be there, but not always, because Ziggy is usually going live when I'm cooking supper. I usually catch Granny's watching while she's live because she usually goes live early in the morning, and it's right when I'm finishing up morning chores and I can sit down and listen for a little bit. But yeah, baby, more often than not, I'm watching a live on a replay. So let's go ahead and find a paragraph at the end of a story. Well, a bio or an auto bio. Okay. From our continuing readings, Getting the Most Out of Life, an anthology from Reader's Digest. And I like to show this, okay, published and copywritten in 1946. This is condensed from a book written by Sarah Trent, and the book was titled Women Over 40. I keep watching my husband in the background. Yes, Rosemary, World War II era. I keep looking at chat, babies, because I don't, if I've missed anybody, I'm trying to catch you so I can at least say hi. Now, as I've explained before, but I will very quickly again, just in case there's anybody here that hasn't been here before since we started reading from this. You just got a notification, Doxy? Yeah, it's a little late. You better go watch them. You better give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Or a thumbs down. Okay, now back to this. The majority of the stories in here are biographical. Some are autobiographical, like the Helen Keller. Okay. I'm not reading the entire story. I'm jumping to the last paragraph with no explanation of what has been written before it, just to see what we grab from that last paragraph in regards. Thanks, Cat's Hodgepodgery, for asking folks to give a thumbs up. Getting the most out of life. So let's see what Sarah Trent had to say regarding women over 40 in the very last paragraph, with the caveat that I have not pre-read this. So I hope there are no words in here I don't know how to pronunciate. I can't even pronounce. So here we go. So we give you the woman over 40, freed by nature from her duty of childbearing, her family brought up. She is ready for the most mentally fruitful and socially profitable period of her career, for the luxury of living for herself. One sees such women everywhere, in the professions, in the arts, in public life, full of energy, full of accomplishment. Shortly, it will be the exceptional woman who deems that she has fulfilled her mission in life when she sees her children settled. It will be the usual thing for women to make a neat division of their lives. The years up to 40 for growing, for learning, for marrying and bearing children. The later years for self-expression, for service, for all kinds of social and helpful activities. We give you the women over 40. Now, the tonic of praise. Praise is not only gratifying, it is the source of fresh energy which can be measured in the laboratory. Dr. Henry H. Goddard, in his years at the Vineland Training School in New Jersey, used the ergograph, an instrument devised to measure fatigue. When an assistant said to a tired child at the instrument, "You're doing fine, John," the boy's energy curve soared. Discouragement and fault finding were found to have a measurable opposite effect. Y'all get that? Dr. Goddard I have never researched, so I don't know what an ergograph is, like the actual machine. But as described in that reading, it is an instrument devised to measure fatigue. And when the young boy was praised and told he was doing a great job, the needle on the machine, it said his energy curve soared. Discouragement and fault finding were found to have a measurable and opposite effect. So, it's one reason I'm a love bomber. It's one reason that I encourage praise, attaboys, and that kind of thing. Makes us feel better. gives us a surge of energy. It has an impact on your brain, which results in an impact on your body. I just prefer to be a positive person. Has a ripple effect. Now, we need a song. Who's having a birthday? Who is having a birthday? Hi, Paper Flowers. I don't see your chat yet, but I see Carrie saying hi. Now, Cautious Gems. Checking myself out. Let me check myself out. My birthday is the 30th of this month, y'all. Mine. I'm going to be 70. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Whoa, happy birthday to Cautious Gems. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, Cautious Gems. And thank you for spending part of your birthday with us. It's good to have you here. Cautious Gems is another that I see in other chats that, so. Weeby, yeah, I'm just me, honey. I'm just me. What was it? I think, was it Flip Wilson, the comedian, when he was doing, I can't think. Hi, Paper Flowers Bloom. I can't think of the character that Flip Wilson was playing when he would say, not the devil made me do it, not that one. But let me get back up here for a second. One of you said something that made me think of one of his characters. Y'all, I'm not even stoned, and it went like that. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy all day. Because one of you said something in chat that made me want to reference Flip Wilson. No, not here come the judge. Here come the judge. That's on Laugh-In. Paper Flowers 57. Oh, yes, sure. Yes. Let's see if we can find her. Hang on. We got to find Willow for Yorkshire Rose. Baby, do you know where Willow is? Because Yorkshire Rose is wanting to see Willow. You don't? Huh? Maybe in the bedroom. Okay, y'all, let's walk back here first. Yorkshire, here she is. Willow, your other mommy from across the pond wants to see you. There she is. Willow the Wisp. There she is. Yep. She's back here. Oh, darlings, it won't come back to my mind, whatever it was, the Flip Wilson reference, it vanished. So, as my mom would say, either I was going to lie or it wasn't important. But babies, I need to get these groceries put away, and we've been on here for more than an hour. So, you're welcome, Cautious Gems. And now I can see Morris. Hi, Morris. I love you. I love you. What? Oh, I was like, what is that on my screen? It's a reflection from the, okay. All right, so we need a song to say goodbye because it's the tradition here. But before I do that, I wanted to point out how important positive energy is. Not just for you as the individual, but the ripple effect that you have the power. You have the dynamic. You're a dynamo. Each and every one of you. You're a dynamo. That means you have the kinetic energy that once you get that wheel spinning of positive energy, it starts feeding out into the universe. It can't help itself. So you have the individual power within you to generate the energy to make others feel better and do better. So let's work a little more at putting it into practice. And let's do a little bit less, of the other. We need a song. Pass it on, Glory. Pay it forward. Yorkshire, baby, I know. And darlings, and Patty, baby, I don't know why your membership thing isn't there. But after the first, we'll gift again on memberships. Okay, I just need to say goodbye. Here's the only song that's coming into my head. So here we go. And I can only remember the first verse. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. And then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I combed my hair and nutted it, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Yeah, I can't remember the second verse, and so I'm going to go right into the chorus. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on a sleepy Sunday sidewalk. sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. Chris Christopherson. Darlings, please continue putting into practice being kind one to another. It's not going to hurt you one single bit. It's not going to cost you one thin dime. And it's going to come flooding back on you like a tidal wave when you are expecting it the least, but you're needing it the most. Now, get out of here. I've got groceries to put away. I love you guys, and if I missed you in chat, I'm sorry. So, go have a good day. Get out. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. See you on the flip flop.